Well, hello there. I am Ghost Slicer, and I am supplying you this nice podcast, which is just me rambling basically. Today we're gonna talk about phobias. I'm gonna carry on this subject later on with Josh this weekend. So tomorrow or the day after that. Tomorrow is gonna be the day that I'm gonna play Pokemon X and Y for the first time. So I'm pretty damn excited for that. So I won't be doing that many podcasts. I think I will be playing X and Y for most of the time. That's sad. Let's just dive into it. So I've got a list of phobias right here. It's just I just googled phobia list and it gave me a list of known phobias. Now, if you're in the chat, you can always join in and tell me what your phobia is. You don't have to know the actual name of it, the scientific name. And I'm sure I'm gonna stumble on some really difficult words here. I'm just gonna scroll through this. Okay, let's start with the pretty weird one. Genophobia, fear of sex. All right, a lot of girls have that, or seem to have that. Or it's just FML and it's just the girls that I meet. You know. Oh, here. Judeophobia, fear of Jews. Alright. Nice to know. Kleptophobia, fear of stealing. Nice. Hey, Marlon. How are you? Okay, so you got ethylphalophobia. Let's see if that's in there. Ethylphalophobia, fear of seeing, thinking about having an erect penis. All right, fair enough. It's a bit strange. I'm not gonna lie. But there you go. I myself have a lot of phobias as well. And this is true, by the way. I've got xenophobia, which is not xenophobia, not the girl from our class, but xenophobia. I'm gonna see what it says. It's fear of strangers. Hang on, yeah, or foreigners. I'm not racist myself, but I'm definitely scared a bit about those people that come over really aggressive. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm definitely afraid of that. I'm not the most aggressive person myself. I am a peace-loving person, and I love being friendly towards people and stuff, and I do not see any reason to hurt anyone or scare anyone. So, except for Halloween, which is also coming up. Yeah, my mom actually bought some chestnuts, and I'm gonna pop them. I'm gonna roast them, and when it's the next, hang on. Today is the 11th, so I think about around the 26th of October. Can't wait. Are you scared of the thugs? Yes, I am. I am. I'm gonna be honest. I do fear them because they would just like hurt you for their pleasure without you doing anything. As you might have noticed in Marlon and I go to the same class, and Marlon and I do we're good friends. I would say we've got basically the same idea and opinions about a lot of things. So we went to with school. We went to the theater. We went to see some play or something about boxing, Muhammad Ali. And behind us came a few of the other schools people, which were also, well, from another ethnic culture or root. They had other ethnic roots, I would say. They were Turkish or Moroccan. I don't know how you would say it, but they weren't from Belgium. Definitely, you could see from their skin color. But I'm not a racist, and I didn't really, assume that they were gonna do anything to me or something, just because they were in the room with me, or just because they were different skin color. But soon we discovered that they were pretty damn annoying. You know those guys that were that are just riling each other up like, oh, oh. They feel like they have to just basically comment on everything and just not be funny. And somewhere at the end of the show, one of them actually, just to be funny or something, they were seated behind me, by the way, so they could just reach out and like touch me. And actually one went and touched my hair for some reason, and I stood up and hang on, they feel like they need to spit every, yeah, exactly. But yeah, so they do feel like they need to spit everywhere. You see them like, ooh. But anyway, back to the theater thing. So he touched my hair, right? And I stood up and I said, "What did you do that for? Do you like touching men?" And for some reason, I always, when I'm in a a sticky situation, I try and project humor on it. So I don't know. So that's what I did there, and his friends laughed more at him than at me. And well, when the play actually came to an end, they actually went as quick as they possibly could. They went to the exit. So I think I showed him without any, violence that that wasn't the right thing to do. I hope I did, but yeah. So, whoa, that was a quick, a long rant on xenophobia. Maniaphobia, fear of insanity. That's nice. I think everyone does have the fear of insanity, because I don't know, that's like dying while living, right? Losing your mind, losing a bit of your soul, essentially. Oh, macrophobia is the fear of long waits. Well, I don't have that because I have a pretty damn rich imagination. Gatiradaphobia, fear of cockroaches. I think a lot of people have that. Again, not something I would have, because I love those things, those little critters and bugs and stuff. Okay, now here's a funny one. Fear of long words. You might already know about this one, but hippopotamonstrosis scipitaleophobia. So that's a little bit of a humorous pun there, I guess. Just give the longest fucking phobia name to the fear of long words thing. I don't know. If you are afraid of blood, you might have hemo or hema or hematophobia. Yeah. So that's it's all right names for it. It has like 3 names, I guess. If you are afraid of being laughed at, you've got gelotophobia, if I say it right. If you're afraid of gens, you have geniophobia. God, I hope I pronounced it right. Fear of justice, dykephobia. Wow. Or decaphobia. I'm gonna pronounce it as dyke. I have the fear of being laughed. You do? Oh, I didn't know that. I will keep that into account. Let's not laugh with Marlon. Dutch phobia, fear of the Dutch. Funny. Funny. Fear of going to school. Now that's one I could have. Didascaleanophobia, fear of going to school. And I didn't went to school today, but it's to do with my back. I have back injury, and that's why I didn't go to school today. I didn't really what just The fear, luposlipophobia, says Marlon. The fear of being pursued by a timber wolves. I don't know what a timber wolf is, but some sort of wolf, I guess. Around a kitchen table while wearing socks on a newly waxed floor. That could be scary, though. That could be really, really scary. Damn socks. Fear of opening one's eyes. That's optophobia. Wow. You can imagine. Fear of glass is nilophobia. Wow. Very, very cool. Again, I will continue the subject with Josh, because this is gonna be a really short podcast as well. I'm counting on, like, I think half an hour or something to add a half an hour to this podcast. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Again, if you wanna join in the conversation, Marlon, I know you've got your mic to work. Yeah, so you can just call in and we'll talk. Fear of fog, homiclophobia. All right. Fear of sermons. Now I could have that. Homilophobia. Like I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to go to sermons, but I just feel awkward. By the way, I got a Facebook message from Bjorn J to the Oran, so I'm gonna say hi. Hello, doing a podcast. Winky face. There we go. Okay. Marlon, do you know any other phobias? While we wait for his answer, I know a friend actually. He was on this podcast. Yellow or Dragonflies is his gamer tag, and he goes by that name in the general gaming world. So Dragonflies is afraid of fish. Ichthyophobia. Hang on. So Bjorn said. I told him to join our little thing. Okay, I just closed something. Shit! I closed the thing of the phobias, but never fear, I opened it again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Dragonflies had that phobia, the ichthyophobia, fear of fish, because he used to. This was in Hungary. Hungary. I think it's called. Yeah, it's called Hungary. So this was in Hungary, and his father was a fisherman. Is still a fisherman. Love going fishing with his dad, and yeah, he was just swimming while his dad was fishing. Oddly enough, and this huge catfish just swam underneath him, which scared the shit out of him, quite literally, I guess. So yeah, I have a phobia for churches, ecclesiophobia. It is amazing that I just had, because it's a really long list, and I just see it right there. Fear of church, amazing. Why do you have a fear of churches, man? Is there did something happen in a church? Were you an altar boy? Did you know any priest? You can tell us all about it here, but we won't laugh at you, I promise. Wink, wink. I will only laugh at the Catholic priests being pedophiles. Yes. Not only no, but fuck no. Best answer I've had all day. Fear of hearing good news. Euphobia. Ghost DWX. Say to the what can't hear shit. Might wanna. Can someone type? Might wanna turn up that sound. That always helps. refreshing the page will also help. But yeah, actually YOLO. I'll type it. Refresh page and turn up volume. All right, so we got that covered. So Dwix, Ghost Dwix is and I see Natasha is joining us as well, which is a really nice nice addition. I don't know why it started like that, but it's a really nice add to this conversation. So we're talking about phobias today, guys. We've got a list of phobias, which has some of the weirdest phobias on it. The fear of female genitalia, which is urotophobia, I guess. I can hear your voice, but I can't hear you because they are singing here. Got it. Ah, yeah, yeah, okay. That's nice. All right, I had such nothing. I don't know. Hey Natasha. Hey, it's been a long time. I've missed your weird stuff, Joran. Oh my God, Natasha, you're gonna love this. So we do podcasts now. I say we. Josh. I don't know if you know Josh, but Josh is a British guy who is a really good speaker, actually, much better than me, and he actually follows. He has radio as a course in school, so he's very articulate, if that's a word. I don't know. So yeah, British guys are the best. Next to Irish people, because they rule the world with their, Guinness and stuff. Hexacosioi hexaconta hexaphobia. I'm gonna try and say that again. Hexacosioi hexaconta hexaphobia. Fear of number 666. 666. The number of the beast. Okay, so if you have a fear of priests or scary things, that is hierophobia. Hierophobia. No British boys are the best. Well, I suppose that Natasha knows a lot more about boys than me, so fair enough, we'll go with British boys are the best. So me and that I was talking about Josh back there, but I forgot to mention that I do a weekly podcast with him. Our podcasts are always on YouTube as well, that we do together. Not all podcasts that I do here are gonna go on YouTube, because that would be a lot, because we talk a lot of shit here. Let's face it. But today Josh isn't here, sadly enough. But I think Sunday is the next podcast, and it's really nice. You can call in, you can ask questions. We have subjects from religion to spirituality to phobias. We're gonna continue this subject as well. I'm just doing this in the the wait for my friends to arrive here at my place, and then I'm gonna end this podcast. So yeah, let's continue. So if you have fear of horses, which I know Natasha doesn't have, she loves horses. Am I right? Well, not in a sexual way, of course, because I know we've got a pretty high amount of sick people here. So if you have a fear of horses, it's hippophobia. It's nice. Let's because this is alphabetical. Let's go to M. Fear of cooking. Wow, this is really a good test. Magyarocophobia. Damn. Fear of childbirth, which I would fear it, but I don't. I think I'm safe. I assume I'm safe. This is killing me, guys. Myesiophobia. Jesus. Wow. Fear of love play. No, that's interesting. Malaxophobia. That's nice to say. And it's also called sarmasophobia. And Natasha replied, yes, I know more of boys than you. And well, I'm slightly subjective, seeing as I'm dating a British boy. And yes, horses are pretty. Hippophobia, is that a fear of hippos? Makes a lot of sense. No, says Marlon. Yes, it does, but hippos, it's actually Greek, I guess, for horse. As a hippo, you know, a hippo in Dutch is literally called like the horse of the Nile, I guess, like a Nile horse. But obviously the hippopotamus, I think it's called in the full name. I think it's derived from the horse's family somewhere. I don't know. I'm not really too good in you know those translations, but I think it's basically something to do with that they came from they have like a common ancestor or something, and that's why they're called hippos. I assume. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. Be skeptical, people. Be skeptical. That's what I desire. Skeptical viewers. If you are afraid of the dark or of the night, and a lot of people are, it's nyctophobia. Fear of dark wooded areas, however, is called nyctophobia. Huh? No, not nycto. It's called nyctohylophobia with a Y. Don't play slander if you've got nyctohylophobia. Moving on. Scrolling through the ads and stuff. Phobophobia, fear of phobias. The fear to be afraid, I guess. So the fear of light is photophobia. Nice. Fear of philosophy is philosophophobia. Philosophophobia. I see it. Yeah, nice. Okay, but also it kind of, you know, sounds a bit like philosophophobia. Philophobia is the fear of falling in love or being in love. And Marlon also adds to the conversation samhainophobia. Samhainophobia is a fear of Halloween. Oh, that's nice. It doesn't fit me indeed. And Natasha also notes that this makes me scared to go outside. You can get afraid of everything. I think that's true. I think it's true. You could get a phobia from anything. As this list actually does, you know, clarify. This one is a really bad one. Rhipophobia, fear of defecation. So defecation is, you know, going to the toilet, the big one. And it would be really bad. I mean, I don't think anyone really likes to go or to interrupt what they were doing to go to the toilet. But if it actually becomes a fear, that would be very, very bad. Yeah. And I've got scabiophobia now, or scabiophobia, fear of scabies. Not rabies, scabies. I don't know what scabies is. It's weird. Yeah, so let's move on. So the fear of stars, if you know, if you're afraid of stars for some reasons, I could actually, to be fair, I could actually name a few reasons. One is that stars are fucking big and hot things, and they could kill you if they were closer to Earth, I guess. So fear of stars would be siderophobia. The fear of Chinese and Chinese culture is xenophobia, not chinophobia, xenophobia with an S. Nice. Marlon adds virginity phobia, fear of rape. I got this. No way. That is a fucking nah. What is it? Oh my god, we're using the same list, I think. Yeah, nice found. It is virginity Virginity phobia, yeah. Fear of rape. So yeah. Oh, here's one. Fear of the Walloons. Walloons is I'm Flemish. Flemish. I'm Flemish. Marlon and Natasha and Twix are also Flemish. We're a part of Belgium that speaks Dutch, the good one, the good part. And you've also got a part of Belgium that speaks French, and that's, I guess, the Walloons. Walloon phobia. So there you go. If you are afraid of wooden objects or forests, it's two things. Xylophobia with an X. Like Pokemon X. Oh. Yeah, so that's nice. We'll do like 3 more. Scroll up a bit. Oh, sorry. Natasha says something. Virginity phobia. What the hell? Then you just say that you're afraid of getting raped. Much easier. Yes. Of course. Yeah. Actually, let's drop the subject of phobias for just a second and congratulate Natasha on dating a British boy. Tell us a bit more about the British boy while I sum up some other phobias. Fear of wines. Onophobia. It's like it's weird. It's really weird. There. I see that Vampang liked my my thingy. I put on Facebook that I was doing a podcast, and he liked it. So he might be in this viewer list in a bit. Might be viewing this podcast. So we're doing phobias today. It's a really exciting theme, but what would be the worst phobia? I think the fear of breathing would be very bad, and that was a message. Vampang's watching. Okay, so hi Vampang. I guess the Twitch isn't really that good lately on updating all the viewers list and the view counter and stuff. So yeah, sorry about that. So my fear of hospitals is nosocomophobia. Nosocomophobia. I think I have that. I'm not really afraid, but I don't like hospitals. It's unnerving to me, the thought of having to be in a hospital. It's not fun. It's boring, and most of the time when you're there, it's not a good thing. Except, of course, when you get better, of course, or when you are witnessing someone's birth. So it's like a nephew's birth or something. That's always nice. But otherwise, I wouldn't come close to an hospital if I could choose. Could choose, not choose. Choose. The fear of fever is pyrexiophobia. And of course, fire is pyrophobia. Wow. We've covered a lot of ground now, so if you guys want to join in, you can always contact me on Skype. You'll be live in the show, as I call it, as I am bold enough to call it, and we'll discuss some phobias and maybe something we've experienced in the past. Who knows? So we've got another comment from Marlon. Marlon says xenophobia or phobia, fear of dogs, and a nice smiley of a dog, which is nice for the xenophobics. How would you say under us? No, that's Belgian. That's Dutch. I say everything wrong now. What am I doing? La 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 la. Fear of the color black, melanophobia. And fear of bees is bees, as in I make honey. Melissophobia. Huh. Okay. Marlon says glossophobia, fear of public speaking. Sorry, can't join. Classic. Okay. That's a nice list. I'm gonna keep a few phobias for I know for the podcast. So for the actual podcast with Josh, he's like my partner in crime, and yesterday Fanfang was my partner in crime. I've got something. Okay, so I'm gonna add Heel, aka Fanfang, to the conversation. He was a host yesterday, and we discussed. I don't know what we discussed. We did discuss Pokemon and just various subjects, and I'm gonna call him now. Sorry, that might be very loud. Why can't I? No. Okay. Hey, Fanfang. Welcome. We're talking phobias today. Phobias today. What do you have for us? Do you have any weird phobias?
Phobias. I guess I've got like a big phobia of drowning.
Drowning. Why is there a certain reason for it, or?
I
Uh,
don't know, like it's just like you were saying, like if you can't breathe or something, it just seems like so much worse if you're like breathing in water for me.
that's true. So you never had a did you ever have a drowning experience or a near obviously a near drown
No,
experience?
not really actually. Never. So
No, I've had one actually. You know those when you have like an infected ear or something, you get
oh
like
yeah.
these tubes in your ear, and it basically penetrates your eardrum to let fluid and pressure out. So, but your all your um, organs of how is it called the little snail house thing. I forgot how it's called.
Yeah, I know what you
Oh,
mean.
the thingy of Eustachius or something.
Ah, the tube
It's
of Eustachius
yeah,
thing.
tube
Yeah,
of
yeah.
tube of Eustachius. Thank you, Gil. So that's basically the organ that provides you with your balance or your sense of direction and everything. So, but if there's any water or like pressure changes there, um, you absolutely lose your sense of direction and what's up and down. It's really scary, and when that can happen, of course, is when you shower or something. But in particular, um, when you go swimming. So I was 5 years old and I had this operation done, right, because I had terrible something with my ear. Uh, I don't know what I had exactly. I think it just got infected, but I had those tubes in my ear, and I needed to go swimming, and I had these plugs, but one fell out, and there was actually water inside of my ear, and I was on in the middle of the swimming pool. Bear in mind, I was 6 years old, and I got really dizzy, disoriented, and yeah, I just nearly. I'm really, really glad I'm a really good swimmer as well, because I managed to get to the side of the thingy. Uh,
Hopefully.
yeah. Again, do you have another experience with fear in general? Do you have other fears as well?
I was suffocating once. I was very small as well, and something was stuck in my throat. And yeah, that was terrible as well.
Oh, and is that all? Because I've got a lot of phobias. I'm a
Actually, I
scaredy
guess
cat.
that's all. Yeah, like I have like I'm on Google at the moment, and I typed in like strange phobias,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually found some really funny
Oh, go ahead.
ones.
Please
Like
provide us.
fear that aliens are spying on you, fear that people can read your mind. Wait, where's it? Ah, here. Fear of large bodies of water because there might be shopping carts down
that is that is a very original phobia, to say the
there.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what was the word for like the phobia where you're scared of large words?
Hippopotamonstrosis phobia.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was. I will always remember that. That was so
We
cool.
were laughing our ass off during English class when we saw that one.
Yeah. Good time. All right.
Yeah.
So Natasha says, "Well, you shouldn't. The chance you do get rejected is so small that it isn't worth being scared for. You know." I forgot what we are talking about when she made that comment. Um, chance you get rejected is so small that it's worth being scared for. Huh. Natasha, can you specify which phobia that was? Because my mind just blanked out on me. So he'll for the rest. How is it, man? Because I haven't seen you in like a few hours. So
Yeah, terrible.
you know.
Yeah, I'm actually like it's going pretty swell. I have my Pokemon Y laying here, and I'm just trying to keep myself busy to not play it. So I was like, I should join the podcast.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm actually waiting, Kill. I'm actually waiting on Yella, Marco, and Peter to decorate the attic for this LAN. For the guys that don't know, X and Y Pokemon, X and Y, the new Pokemon with the new generation of Pokemon. The whole new experience is coming out. It's actually out already, as you might have heard from Heal. And tomorrow, which was the assumed release date, it's actually sooner, I suppose. But tomorrow and the day after that, we're gonna just do a LAN or just get together and play Pokemon, which is fucking amazing. We're gonna get some friends together and just relive old times. And I just noticed that there was a whole conversation going on in the chat, and I didn't notice. So sorry. I'm gonna read it out for now. So okay. Okay, so it starts here. Marlon says, one of the biggest fears I got is fear of talking to girls. Which Natasha replies to, why talking to girls? That's so. What's so scary about that? Marlon says, don't know. I'm scared of being rejected by them. Natasha says, well, you shouldn't. The chance if you do get rejected is so small that it isn't worth being scared for, you know. About girls, Marlon Roma said he was. Oh. Well, I failed. Yeah, so, yeah, that's a reply to my question. So, yeah, Natasha, you are very optimistic about it, and I do appreciate, like, I admire being optimistic, but, yeah, it's really difficult, for a boy to get the courage, or for anyone to get the courage and to step on, you know, towards a girl and say, hi, I like you, let's have children, uh, or something like that.
Quickly.
Yes, maybe I approach it wrong, but
Uh, you do.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's it, I guess.
It's actually pretty. Yeah, it's pretty tough to just like approach a girl and be like, "Hey, what's up? What's your name?" So
Yeah,
yeah.
I've recently taken you know, like a big interest in not those really beautiful girls, but I try and look to the personality first, and then the, you know, the looks, the basic appearance, and it's yeah, it's really um, not amusing, but it's really nice to see that there's a lot of really nice girls out there. I made a song for one yesterday, I think, or
What's
the day
that?
before.
Oh, no, it's not her song. It is the Happy Slap song, right?
Happy Slap, yeah, Happy Slap,
Yeah.
yeah. By
It's a
the
really nice song, by the way.
thank you very much. It's on my YouTube, by the way, guys. It's Happy Slap by Ghost Slicer. You should look it up if you feel like listening to amateur music. And Natasha said, "That's fucking bullshit, Huron," which is my name. People call me Slice and stuff, but
You, Brad.
it doesn't matter. Why can't boys talk to girls, but girls should talk to boys? Talking is just talking. You're not saying let's date. Yeah, you start with just basic things, and then you see how they react to you. I'm not optimistic. I'm realistic. Well, I agree on a few things, and I'll let Fan Fang say his opinions as well. But why can boys talk to girls, but girls should talk to boys? I think that's true. Um, it shouldn't. It should always come from one party, of course, but it shouldn't be always boys or always girls. But I think you do like you do have to take account in that a lot of the girls are like really, you know, how would I say it, kind of bitchy, you know. They're harder to approach. And Marlon's reaction, by the way, is I'm just bad in going to a girl and say hi and start a conversation. Well, I know a lot of boys that have that with girls. So yeah. Oh, sorry, Fanfang. What's your opinion in the matter?
Actually, like I was thinking, like kind of the same thing. Like for me, it's I'm like a bit. I guess it's the same for you as well. We're a bit alternative, I guess. And
Yep.
and when you approach a girl and you're like, hey, hi, my name is like a lot of them will actually look at you like, why the hell are you talking to me? And you know, it's just a nasty feeling when they give you that look. And I guess that's what causes the fear. Like not every girl is that like that, but some
Yeah.
of them are quite bitchy. And but of course there are a lot of guys who are douches as well. So I guess.
Yeah. And Marlon makes a good point. A lot of them are like, you aren't an athlete, so go away. A lot of
Yeah.
girls are like that. Or, well, not really in your face like that, but they do kind of mean the same thing. And I'm not saying all girls are the same. I'm not saying all boys are the same. It's just, everyone is an individual, but you do run into a lot of, wrong encounters, wrong conversations. Conversations that you might regret later on, but hey, that's life, I guess. Natasha says, I'm bad at talking to boys too, and I feel insecure about it too. But just not doing it well. Is that worth it? Is it worth it? You need to make a choice. Yes, you can fail, but what if you don't? Take the chance. Very well said. Very well said. You should always take the chance. And if you fail in, having a normal conversation, I guess, you will actually succeed in seeing that the girl is not worth the conversation anyway, right?
Really sorry.
Yep. Okay, Natasha also added, you aren't an athlete, really? Most boys like that are really cocky, huh? Yes. Not nice company. I couldn't agree more. From personal experience, I have experienced that the most most fun people are the most modest, casual people, I guess. Your thoughts, Fanfang?
Yeah, true. It's like I've like spent a couple of I don't know, like I've been to the gym for a couple of years and stuff, and a lot of like the really big muscular guys are like really really big assholes. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so yeah, and they have like they're just too cocky. And like you say, there are a lot of people that are very shy and are very modest, and they're actually like really really good people. Like there are a lot of guys out there that are like really great, and then there are a lot of girls that only want like the muscular guys and shit.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, kind of
Yeah.
sucks.
I know a lot of girls and boys, but mostly girls that actually go for the difficult ones, the one that mean trouble. Um, just for the drama. I think it's just for the drama. Um, if you take a boy that is like really loved by a lot of girls just for their appearance, and just is basically a douche, then it's just a matter of time, really, to see it,
Yeah,
go.
you're in for a lot of trouble then.
Yeah, the thugs is what Marlon says. And Natasha says, then you're just looking at the wrong girls. To the boy that's talking with the Euron, I missed your name. Sorry, it's Heel or Fanfang.
I
Yeah. So See, Fanfang, you're liked by the girls in chat. uh, yeah, sorry, he's taken, I guess. Hey, another thing, what's your girl's name? I forgot every time.
Her name is Isabel, or you can call
Isabel.
her Escort.
Escort.
Yeah, it's like her artist name. She really likes to draw and paint and stuff. She's really art and like the arty stuff.
She's an
And like her
artist.
artist name is Escort, so
Nice, nice. You, yeah. I'm
yeah.
thinking about a joke here. I'm just trying to put it away. You know, Belle is like French and Italian, I guess, for like beautiful, right?
Yeah.
You should go to her and say, "Look at that, the girl. That girl is ugly, but you is a Belle." I don't know. I don't know. I'm really bad. I'm really bad.
She'll laugh with that, definitely. She has like the same type of humor that we have, so.
Oh, that sounded good. Well, yeah, I will meet him. We'll meet her. Sorry, we'll meet her for the first time tomorrow. So psyched.
She's quite nervous, by the way.
Yeah, she shouldn't be. Tell her to watch the podcast. Yeah, she.
I told her that you're like really great guys, and yeah.
Yeah, if she is a really good person, I wouldn't see why it wouldn't work out. So a really nice thing that I'm planning to do as well is we actually absolutely love Halloween, right? I don't know about you guys, but Vamping and I, Heel and I, really love Halloween, and I'm planning on doing this kind of walk, like a how would you say it? A Halloween stroll kind of thing, yeah, through the dark woods and stuff. When the stroll is over, we'll just go and have some nice time around the bonfire and stuff. And I've got a nice addition to this. We're gonna roast some chestnuts, castañas in Dutch.
Oh, nice.
So that's something to look forward to. And I'm already inviting a lot of good friends. If you guys are feeling like coming.
You said coming.
I said coming. I meant coming, but I said coming. I know. If you feel like coming, send me a message on Facebook or YouTube or something. And or just talk to me if you see me in real life. But I'll let you know in future podcasts or something, or in private message how it's arranged and stuff, and when it's gonna be. All right. So that's something to look forward to. I'm also planning on doing some sort of meeting of the viewers of the the Twitch thing in some sort of Irish pub. I think I'm gonna go for Hasselt, but we have to go there when it's not really full full of people. But hey, what did you say you're on? Coming, right? Haha, I'll have my first Halloween in England. Woohoo! Okay, so that's what Natasha said. Yes, do that, Joran. Yes. Okay. Splendid. Okay, so I've got a Facebook message. All right. A lot of people like the podcast thing. I hope more and more people are joining in. Again, if you feel like actually joining in the conversation, being live on air, as I like to call it, because that sounds more professional, you can always call me. I on Skype, of course. My Skype name is in the picture of the podcast. If you look at that big screen, next to the chat, you can just add me, and I will happily invite you into the chat, and Vamping and I will receive your questions and stories. I am, however, on busy, so just if I say it a bit late, if I see you adding me a bit late, then sorry for that. Vamping, because I've been rambling on. Do you want to add something to this podcast? Like, do you want to talk about something special? Did something happen today? Go for it.
Not really. I'm actually like watching TV at the moment. So, oh, by the way, dude, I've like let's talk philosophy and stuff. I don't know, like.
Lovely, lovely. I feel like we're leaving out Bjorne here, but because she is a friend of ours, and she is she I think she loves talking about philosophy. She's online in the Facebook chat. You might wanna. Can you ask her if she wants to come and talk to us in, well, in English or so let's talk philosophy. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, I had philosophy today for the first time in my second year now. So.
Nice. By the way, Too Much says, sorry, I'm too tipsy to talk. That's a tongue twister. Too tipsy to talk. Da, 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 da. And and I think that heel is a good. It is good a good. Yeah, you're pretty tipsy, alright. It's good a good addition to your podcast. Thank you. You two do great. Oh, that is much appreciated. We love the positive feedback.
Thank you.
Nice, nice, nice.
I'm sending her a message.
Oh, I've got a text message. I've got a text message from Jelle. Whoop. I think he's here. So actually I'm gonna end the thingy, the podcast, but never fear. Tomorrow Heel and I will do a live podcast. Well, live. This is also live, but he will be in my room, and we will be able to hit each other if we would want to, or lick each other's faces. Just name it, we'll do it, I guess.
And if you guys are lucky, we'll actually do like a live webcam during the podcast.
Yeah. If I get my webcam to work.
Each other's faces to you.
Yeah, just doing each other's hair. But thank you for joining me, everyone. Heel, lovely to have you in the podcast.
Thanks for having me, man.
Viewers, thanks for the positive feedback and just the feedback in general. And I'll see you next podcasts.
See you guys. Thanks.